Hello, everybody. Well, this is the Fluffy Brony, and this will be my Five Nights at Freddy's review I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, I like the game theorist, and I like the Looney Turtle, but I disagree with some of their stuff about who they believe the Purple Man is. I believe the Purple Man is the actual owner of the restaurant. Think about it. I know a lot of people are saying, like, oh, but what? How could someone that crazy own the restaurant? It's like, how could a serial... It happens all the time. Just because someone's a psycho killer does not mean that they can't be smart in business and own a restaurant. Because think about it. He killed someone at Fredbear's Diner, his first kill. Then he bought out the restaurant after the people were forced to sell, bought them out, and added to his already company, because he probably owned this company, always had like a thought of killing kids, and then like when he was in front of Fredbear's Diner, that was the perfect opportunity, because something in him probably just snapped. And I believe the owner of the Freddy Fazbear Pizza is the actual killer. Whether it's the owner of the franchise or just the owner of one of the sister locations restaurants, most likely the one you see in the first Freddy's where the kid got his head impaled. Now, talking about the child who got his head impaled, I believe it is fully possible for him to become the puppet, because something that game theorists and them don't seem to realize, they said it makes more sense for him to become Golden Freddy. I'm like, why? The first kid, all he had to possess was a Freddy Fazbear, or just Freddy himself. Whether it was Golden, or as some people like to call it, Psychic Fredbear, that's all he had. The puppet was years down the road. Well, 4 years. As the one and the one kid was first killed at Fredbear's Family Diner, and God only knows that could have been like 10 or so years before 1983. So I just don't think that that the first child would be the puppet. I believe that the kid who died in the 4 game was the puppet, while he became the Golden Psychic Fredbear, whatever. Just a version of Freddy, because they constantly redo animatronics. Like Chuck E. Cheese used to have several different variations of itself at different locations, so I'm sure he possessed just another Fredbear at another diner. If not, that's the way that the actual Fredbear looked from the diner area before Fredbear Entertainment bought him out. Now, I do believe that I would have liked to know a little bit more about the Bite of 87, like Mangled. Like if it was Mangled who was the one who bit the kid's head off. I never understood that. They got tired of putting Mangled back together, so they just left a pile of wires and machine parts in a kid's area and just said, here, put it back together. It's like, how about this? They didn't tear apart the other animatronics. It's called Build Her Better, and slap the kid in the face. It was the friggin' 80s. I don't see what... it was the friggin' 80s. I don't see why they're having so much trouble with kids ripping apart their machinery. Well, let me know what you all think in the description, and I'll talk with y'all later. Bye.